Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Glover.
And I'm Cindy Sexton. The Federal Reserve announced its second interest rate cut of the year, which could help the country reach its target goal.
Local 3's Catherine Vaughn is going to tell us what this could mean for Americans as we talk the economy here shortly after a presidential race, an election event, and a result that will be taking over in a few days.
And trying to figure out if the election had anything to do with their decision today. Catherine?
The Federal Reserve cut interest rates by 0.25 percentage point Thursday, now sitting at a range of 4.5 to 4.7%. The federal funds rate is essentially the interest rate at which banks lend money to each other. This is the second rate cut in 2 consecutive meetings. Before that, the Fed hadn't reduced rates in more than 4 years.
Well, the message from the Fed right now is that the economy appears to be in good shape.
This is promising news as inflation continues to cool.
Inflation is under control, and lowering rates is unlikely to fuel further inflation at this point in time.
But what exactly does this mean?
And so lower interest rates mean basically lower borrowing costs. It could have implications for lower mortgage rates. It could have implications for construction loan rates. It could have implications for credit card and so on.
Dr. Lance Wescher, professor of economics at Covenant College, says people probably won't see the effects for months. Changes like these are made for the long run, all part of the Fed's plan to reach their goal of 2%.
So the big part of why they're trying to do small increments is so they can make a move and see what happens. Make another move and then see what happens.
Wescher says they're taking it slowly because drastic changes can cause inflation to soar, and the process to get inflation down is tedious.
They will be looking at the new data that come in between now and their next meeting to decide how does inflation look and how does the economy look.
Lobo says the Fed is likely to be watchful in early 2025 as new administration takes office, and that will determine the next steps moving forward. You can find more details on this change on our website. Cindy, Greg, back to you.